Big-time players come up big in big-time games. What a finish at Lamar's. How about some home cooking? On the menu, Tigers. It's that time of year again for St. Albert. First, a flock of eagles, then barking with the bulldogs. The Reavers continue to pile up the points and rack up championships. Volleyball ×3. The Lynx send a message to the Warriors. The Titans ratchet it up with the Rams, and the Saints killing it with the Eagles. Tournament time for the IDUP soccer teams, and the winner is? How about the Bluffs Sports Zone? It starts right now. Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and thanks for joining us for another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. The postseason party is underway, and survive and advance, that's the deal this time of year. Doesn't matter how you get it done, just get it done. And first up, the Titans, back in the playoffs and looking to make some noise. It was loud and clear in Bulldogs country Wednesday night, October 24th.
Let's go out there and show it. Why not? Why not? Hey, play for the man next to you. What time is it?
7th-ranked Lewis Central fired up, facing Lamar's in the first round for the second time in 3 years. First quarter, second possession. Austin Simmons to Luke Harrison, a preview of things to come, 15-yard gain. Alex Martin carries the rock 26 times, 91 yards, gets 6 here, first down at the Bulldog 43. 4 plays later, Simmons to Harrison with the quick step, and number 16 turns it into a 29-yard scoring play, and Lewis Central on the board with 4 minutes left to go in the first. The super sophomore completes just 9 passes but makes them count. Guess who? 29 yards to Luke Harrison around midfield. Dylan Miller makes like a battering ram, 27 yards down inside the 20. So 3rd and 7, Bulldog 11, quarterback Sam Duggan, his only pass, touchdown, Mark Savage, Titans dominating 14-0, and the Dogs haven't laid a glove on him so far. The home team, though, gets it going in the second. 3rd and 7, Levi Tebrink lights it up. Gabriel Rons got it, good for 29 yards and the first down at the LC 38. Number 2, 9 of 25 for 123 yards here, a 20-yard touchdown strike to Jeremy Singer, and Lamar's is on the board. Bulldogs with momentum. 1st and 10 from the 31. Tebrink running wild in the first half, cuts it loose 14 times overall for 134 yards, picks up 38 here to the visitors' 31. 2.5 minutes left, 2nd and 6, Titan 10. Travis Kinney falls in. 2-point try is good, 14 all at the break, and Jim Duggan, focus. We've lost our focus. The defense got it back, 3rd quarter. Levi Tebrink picked off 3 times in the second half alone. Connor Hannafin comes up big. Still tied in the 4th. Now, Luke Harrison, 9 catches, 156 yards, gets 11 here. Falls at midfield, just over 3.5 to go. Alex Martin, 8 more. 2:15 to go. 2nd and 7, Bulldog 39. Touchdown, Luke Harrison. A 77-yard drive, 21-14 Lewis Central. So it's do or die for the home team. One last shot. The game rests on the LC 39. 18 seconds left. Hook and ladder. Tebrink to Joseph Husk, to Brennan Buss, to the 19. 7.6 seconds left. Brace yourself. Here we go. Luke Harrison with the pick. Titans win.
Coach told me to knock it away, but I didn't want to. I mean, that's risky. I've seen plays where people tip the ball up in the air and the other team scores, so I just knew I had to bring it down.
Lightning strikes twice for you. Has that ever happened in your football career?
I think this is the second time it's happened to me, so this is a pretty good feeling.
Coming in, we knew it would be similar to the way it ended up. We knew it would be a dogfight for 4 quarters, and they play in a tough district. We play in a tough district. We just hung in there, and our kids were convinced to stay positive and play 4 quarters, and they did.
We always say it's not about the talent, but the effort. that's what we made the team do. You know, we all gave the effort and we pulled out the victory.
I guess in Lewis Central history, we haven't won too many, so it means a lot, and hopefully we can come back and get a win against a good Carroll team.
We told you last week, okay, you probably never get to play at home again. Harlan got beat.
We told our kids, and we apologized to them after we lied to them, said that they'd probably never play another home game based on the brackets, and just to plug away, and by God, we're going to get a home game. So we're happy, and hopefully we'll be motivated.
The fans are certainly motivated. So sing along with Lewis Central. The Titans win their second playoff game in school history. LC hoping for some more sweet music Monday night, October 29th. It was a real gut-wrencher, and our Flex physical therapy scoreboard with the numbers. How about Luke Harrison? He'll remember that game the rest of his life. Austin Simmons, some big-time throws as you saw, and Luke, 9 catches, 156 yards and 2 touchdowns, and of course that game-ending pick. Alex Martin, once again the workhorse. Next up, round 2 at home against Carroll. Upset winner over mighty Harlan. A beautiful night out at Lewis Central. The Titans and Tigers set for round 2. Now Carroll led 13-7 late in the third. 3rd and 13 from the LC 26. Nate Johnston, 12-yard gain. Brings up a 4th and 1 on the 14. Plows on in, first down Van Meter. The Tigers pounding the rock. Johnston, 25 carries, 128 yards inside the 5. 1st and goal from the 1. Number 36 again. Extra point missed, 19-7 at the end of 3. Jim Duggan continually making adjustments. 9 minutes left in the game. The Titans on the Tiger 32. Austin Simmons to Luke Harrison. The sophomore quarterback, 11 of 27, 152 yards. Simmons to Mark Savage. And LC, 2nd and goal from the 25. Simmons lays it out. Luke Harrison in stride. That cuts it to 19-14, 8 minutes left. Home side, believing is achieving. Under 5 minutes to go. Titans another short field. 2nd and 10, Carroll 20. Simmons looks left, then throws right. Touchdown, Mark Savage. 20-19, Lewis Central. So, go for 2. Austin Simmons falls in. 22-19 Titans with 4:26 left. They're going bananas. The visitors, one last gasp. Quarterback Jared White, 10 of 22, 144 yards, finds Nate O'Brien inside Titan territory. White to Anthony Byring, down to the 18. The senior hit 3 straight passes. 1:08 to go, Keith Wiederin, a 30-yard field goal to tie. Wide right, Lewis Central in a photo finish, 22-19. How's your heart?
Ouch. If I was going to have one, I would have just had it. I don't know, that was bad, but I'm happy for our kids. Gosh darn, happy for our coaches and the program. Unbelievable victory. Craziest first half I've ever been part of, but I'm not really sure what happened, to be honest with you, JJ. We won, that's all I know, we won.
I told Coach before the play that that's the play I want to run because they asked what we saw and they asked what was working for us. So I told them to run that play and they ran it in the huddle and I just told myself, take a deep breath, you know, don't let the nerves get to you and just run it like you normally do, and that's what I did and it worked.
What was the feeling with the guys? You're down 19-7.
We were a little bit worried. We thought our season was over, but we knew we weren't going to give up. We were going to go out all out this time and play to the clock hit 0.
Hey, slide down!
We did it for Mike, our janitor. He has Lou Gehrig's disease, and he's not doing so well right now. So, I mean, today was his last day at Lewis Central, so we came out here, and the whole talk before the game and everything was just, we're going to do it for Mike. And we went out there and we did it for Mike. We never stopped.
What do you think it means to the school, Coach?
Yeah, it's huge, huge. First time ever in the quarterfinals, huge for our program, huge for the future. You know, it's where we want to get to. You know, it's a process here, and we're in the process of, we want to take it to the next level, and this is a start.
Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see.
The Titans see the light of day or night once again. Lewis Central going where no LC team has gone before, the state quarters. Next stop, Sioux City Healing, believe and achieve. Austin Simmons gets better and better every game. The super soft 3 more touchdown passes comes up big when it matters most for the second playoff game in a row. Savage and Harrison. Where have we heard that before? The go-to guys on this offense. LC makes history, looking to make some more Friday night, November 2nd at Sioux City Healing. It ended a week earlier for the Lynx. Check out our Flex Physical Therapy scoreboard. Dowling stomped Abe Lincoln 42-6. The Lynx just 181 yards of total offense. Look at that, 14 penalties. And special teams give up 2 punt returns for touchdowns. Not going to get it done. Camrad and Company end the year at 3-7. Different story for 8th-ranked St. Albert. The Falcons tackle Pella Christian. Now, St. Albert making its 16th straight trip to the playoffs. Here's IDUB TV student Blake Kerr.
St. Albert hosting Pella Christian in the first round of Class 1A playoffs on Wednesday night. First quarter, 3rd down and 12 here for the home team. Quarterback Tucker Colgett finds receiver Jim Hawk for a 20-yard gain and a first down. Later on in the drive, Colgett keeps it himself for a 19-yard touchdown scamper to put the Falcons up 7-0. Middle of the first quarter, St. Albert driving again. Junior running back Jake Benjamin takes the handoff, makes a nice cut, and picks up 25 yards. Next play, Colgett fakes the handoff, takes it right up the middle for a 20-yard touchdown to make it 13-0 Falcons. Colgett ending the night with 95 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Moving ahead to the second quarter, 3rd down and 16. Colgett keeps it himself again and weaves his way through the defense for a 26-yard touchdown run, put the home team ahead 20-0 at the half. Early third quarter, Benjamin takes the handoff and powers his way for a 15-yard gain. Benjamin ending the night with 168 yards and a touchdown. Next play, senior running back Isaac Finn takes the handoff for a 39-yard touchdown run to make the score 27-0. Finn with a good night on the ground, 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. Next drive, Finn takes the handoff to the far side, breaks a few tackles. 47 yards later, Finn finds pay dirt to make the score 33-0. St. Albert would go for 2 to make the score 35-0. Later in the third quarter, Benjamin takes the handoff, makes a great cutback touchdown run for 33 yards to make the score 42-0 Falcons. St. Albert would go on to win this one 42-7 and advance to the second round of the playoff, where they'll take on Van Meter on Monday, October 29th.
We just played a little bit better in the second half. I thought we came out with great intensity. We had a couple good drives there, and then we sort of fell apart a little bit offensively. Our defense kept us in it in the first half, and we just challenged the guys in the second half to come out and play very physical football, which I think they did. That first drive was very nice, and that 99-yard drive was kind of the capper. So I thought we came out a lot more physical in the second half.
Yeah, before the game, I talked to my offensive line, and I said, look, you got to put the team on your back tonight. We really got to trust you guys. And they did a good job of stepping up and doing what they had to do, and I got to give it to the seniors. They really came out and wanted to make this week a business week, and they did that. We did really well tonight.
What it really was is all the line. I mean, they did a fantastic job. We knew that they were going to have a physical line, and their linebackers were pretty good, so our linemen knew that they were going to come out fast and come out physical, and they really did a great job with that. So I give all the credit to the line. I mean, they just opened up the hole, and all I got to do is run straight, and they just did a great job tonight.
For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Blake Kerr.
Thanks, Blake. Typical St. Albert win. The Falcons, 436 yards rushing. Jacob Bengen had a field day. Isaac Finn, a field day. And Tucker, his usual highlight reel self. Next up, another homer against Van Meter. Now, the Bulldogs coming off a 28-0 first-round win. Full moon, Monday night, October 29. St. Albert welcomes Van Meter to Al Lieber Field. It got ugly fast. First possession, the Falcons start at the Bulldog 37. Cole Herr like a runaway bull. 86 yards in the first half. And then a 2nd and 6 from the 13. Tucker Colgett to John Myring inside the 10. Next play, Cole Herr slices through from the 8, and the route is on. Next possession, home team starts from its own 36. Number 23, all over the field. And tack on a personal foul at the end, St. Albert in business at the visitors' 25. 3rd and 5, the 19, Colgett to Myring. And it's 1st and goal from the 6, so why not Cole Herr? 14-0 Falcons, 5:18 left in the opening quarter. You better sharpen that pencil. St. Albert's defense all over it. Van Meter quarterback Brandon Britton nowhere to hide. The visitors just 2 first downs in the game. The Falcons take over. The Coljack to Meyering show continues. And number 16 for a first down inside Bulldog territory. 3rd and 4 from 36. Cole Herr running angry. Explodes into him. 1st and 10 from the 14. Tucker Coljack all the way, or at least down to the 1. So guess who? Herr pounds it in for his 3rd touchdown, 21-zip after 1. Head coach Kevin Coljack exchanging pleasantries, everything under control. Tucker Coljack returned a punt for a score, making it 28-0. Then look at the St. Albert defense. The Bulldogs completed just 3 passes, and Jimmy Hawk caught another. 1 play later, Coljack puts it up. Colton McBride's got it. 15-yard touchdown, 35-zip. St. Albert beats up the Bulldogs 42-7. Felt like this one was over when it began. St. Albert 302 yards on the ground. It was working, so the Falcons just kept pounding away. Scored on their first 5 possessions. And Cole Herr, he didn't play in the first round game against Pella Christian, but he came up big, as you saw, against Van Meter. Another return for a touchdown for the quarterback extraordinaire. St. Albert back home Friday night against unbeaten Mount Ayr. And the winner? A trip to the Dome. The Reavers not to be outdone. The number 1 team in the nation. Some unfinished business on the road. Open up the trophy case when we come back.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the Narmi Investment Group at Baird, 402-964-4400.
Let's be real here. In my book, the Reavers are head and shoulders a much more talented team than everybody else, or at least everybody I've seen so far. So with the Region 11 title on the line for me, no worries. I mean, it's not a question if IDUB's going to win. It's just a question of by how many? This week's victim, 20th ranked Ellsworth.
Road game coverage brought to you by Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
Reavers taking on their 4th top 25 opponent of the season. You think maybe a trap game with the top seed already clinched for the playoffs? Not at all. First Iowa Western possession, Martez Barr with a great grab along the sideline. That sets up this 1-yard plunge from Aaron Wimberly. Reavers up 7-zip. Later in the first, Jake Waters up top to his boy Dion Long from 19 yards out. Iowa Western up by 14. We've seen that connection before. See it again on the next possession. Waters to Long. The route is on. Reavers up 21-zip after 1. That attack continues in the second quarter. Dion Long, a school record 90-yard touchdown reception. Now 1 TD catch shy of the NJCAA single-season record of 22. The dude can flat-out ball. I'd say that's reason to celebrate. Jake Waters' phenomenal play continues as well. 21 of 26, 389 yards and 4 scores. None easier than this one to Andrew Stone. Iowa Western rolling up 35-0. Fourth quarter, Ellsworth finally on the board, down 55-7, and Iowa Western's Devin Thomas congratulates with a 75-yard return for a score. The top-ranked Reavers continue their insane domination with a 65-14 blowout win over number 20 Ellsworth, who head into postseason play unblemished at 9-0.
I mean, to go undefeated in the regular season, that's a feat in itself. But our approach, we're not going to hang our hat on that yet. We got a little bit of unfinished business yet that we want. We want that Midwest Football Conference Championship, and that starts next week in the playoffs.
It means a lot. It means our hard work and dedication is paying off, and we just got a couple of more games to go. That national championship is our goal, and we're going to keep playing like we want that national championship.
Iowa Western opens up postseason play November 3rd against North Dakota State College of Science, a team they beat 64-6 just 2 weeks ago. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Craig Carlson. More impressive numbers by Jake Waters on our Flex Physical Therapy scoreboard. And I'm not surprised anymore. 26 passes, 21 completions, 4 more touchdowns. Dion Long now has 21 TDs, just 1 short of tying the National Junior College single season record. No doubt number 1 is going to shatter that and be the new number 1. Andrew Stone, over 100 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Wimberly, over 100 on the ground. Next up, the MVC playoffs. IDUP back home against North Dakota State School of Science. Come on, no science in this. Last time they played a couple of weeks ago, 64-6 Reavers, as the road to the national championship shifts into high gear. Same thing in high school volleyball. Regional tournaments everywhere you look. The Lynx, Titans, and Saints digging for a regional championship and a magical trip to state. After the break.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
5 classes in high school volleyball. That's a change, I'm told, from years past. But doesn't matter, because in the end, coaches will tell you to be the best, you want to beat the best. Are the Lynx one of those teams? It seems like they're alive this time of year every year. So how far will AL go this time around? Is Yvonne Carson and company home Thursday night, October 25th. So let's serve it up with IDUP TV student Ross Coley.
Thank you, JJ. AL hosting the Warriors of Waukee Thursday night in the semifinals of the 5A second regional. We go to the first set. Lynx down 23-22, and then sophomore Lauren Colpitz, one of her match-high 15 kills. Home team ties it at 23. This is not a replay. Very next point, Colpitz again. Abraham Lincoln up 1. The Lynx have the momentum. Set point for AL, and Delaney Bolton fights off the attack from Emily Cam. And the Lynx Olivia Lysinger finds the open spot. Team effort gets Abraham Lincoln the first set, 26-24. Second set, Lysinger goes for the kill, but the Warriors' Maddie Nevin Hoven stuffs her. Waukee storms out to an 8-2 lead. The Lynx look to answer. The senior Lysinger, and she smokes this thing. Part of an 11-4 run to get the home team back ahead 13-12. Later, set point for AL. Colpitz goes for the dagger. Warriors' Danica Mikish digs it up somehow and gets it over. Lysinger wants the kill, and Nevin Hoven, block party. We're locked up at 24. The Lynx respond. Lysinger gets this one through. AL takes the second set, 27-25. Somebody give this guy a high five. We go to set 3, knotted up at 7. Bolton digs it up, and the senior Lauren Meeker takes the tip kill, sparking a 9-1 run for the home team. Capping the run, sophomore Kelsey Johnson with the block. Lynx out to a comfortable 16-8 lead. Waukee not going down without a fight. Liz Slaughter bangs one home. The Warriors go on their own 10-3 run, now trailing 23-21. But AL would not be denied. Lysinger does what she does best, gets a set point for the Lynx, just not enough for Waukee, as Abraham Lincoln sweeps the Warriors, taking the third set 25-21 and the match. Coach Yvonne Carson on the win.
I think that we had a game plan, and as long as we stuck to the game plan, we were okay. Once we stopped going to the game plan and going on their own route, that's when we started to lose steam. They knew they had the ability to do it. Plus, we know that that team is almost all seniors. So if you get them down, and especially in that third game, because it's so much, it's so emotional for them, that's all we had to do, get them emotional, because once you're emotional, you can't play. Your goal is to have your kids peak now, not peak in the middle of the season, not peak, peak then. To me, record means nothing. All that matters is getting your kids ready for that last game. So now we have to go against Ankeny. We have to get ready for that game. And that's all that matters. You just go in and play, because this is when I want my kids to peak, and this is when they're starting to peak. Well, I know I have tape on Ankeny. I know they have their weaknesses, and we will go in with a game plan, and I expect them to execute the game plan. Because if they do, we have a good chance.
I think definitely this year's team, we're more scrappy. I mean, especially in this game, I just noticed that we put it all out on the floor, and we've been through a lot of losses and stuff, so we just brought it today.
Waukee ends the year at 12-21, while the Lynx improved to 31-16, winning 10 of their last 12. AL takes on #1 ranked Ankeny in Norwalk, Iowa, Tuesday, October 30th, with the winner clinching a berth in the state tournament. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Ross Coley.
The Hawkeye 10 co-conference champs 9-day layoff before butting heads with the Rams. Glenwood matched LC kill for kill. Megan McKern 10-10 first set. Kayla Jones and the Titans quick 4-1 run to go up 14-11. The Rams come serving back. Courtney Magnuson sends it right back, tied at 18. The home team then ripped off 3 straight, hitting it where they're not, 21-18 LC. In fact, the Titans would win 7 of the last 8 points. A little trickery here. Amber Hutman, who had 30 assists, surprise, surprise, and Lewis Central, little giggly, takes the first set 25-19. Second set, ebb and flow again. LC's Megan Driver drives home one of her 6 kills, up by 1. Titans would grab a 13-10 lead. Aubrey Norville puts a lid on it. Glenwood, right back. Grace Newman, one of her 15 Ks, cuts it to 1. But the home team killing it when it mattered most. Lewis Central knocked down 8 of the last 10. Abby Bergston, one of her match-high 16 kills. Megan Driver sends it right back down. LC wins the second, 25-18. And that's right, my boy, somebody's birthday today. Third set, a real tug-of-war. No play. Glenwood's up 20-19, but the Titans tie it right back up with the block party. The Rams would have 2 set points by the grace of Newman right here, 25-24 visitors. The Titans toughened up. Megan Driver to the rescue and just ties it right back up. Lewis Central serves up the last 3 points. And who's got it here? LC wins the third set and match 27-25.
Play at the end of the games was pretty good. We came through the last 10 points. I think we played pretty well. Megan finishing game 2 with a block. That was pretty good play.
Yeah, we made the big points. The ones that counted were the ones that we tried to get all the time. That's what our coach says. He says always be 2% better than the other team. So getting those big points like that is making us 2% better than the other team.
How do you feel you played, and what was your attitude when you took the court tonight?
I thought I just needed to go out there and get the ball in the court, so that's what I did.
What are you looking for this time of year in the postseason, Coach?
Well, it's the little things. I want us to stop making little mistakes. Third hit, hitting it into the net. Third hit, hitting it out of bounds. The little things.
The little things could matter most when Lewis Central travels to second-ranked Sioux City Heelan Tuesday night, October 30th. Yeah, let's try it again. At stake, the regional championship and a berth in the state tournament. They have that look in their eyes. The Saints locked in against Underwood in the Class 2A regional semifinal at St. Albert. Chelsea Hardesty and the Eagles send it across, and Watch drops in. Visitors a quick 8-6 lead, but the home team takes it up a notch. Kylie Ferguson, 12 kills. The Saints finding the rhythm. Grace Wettengale, one of her 4 Ks, 13-11 St. Albert. Underwood not moving well. Here it comes, and it's out 21-15 Saints. St. Albert keeping it in play. Close out the set, 8-1 run, the last 6 in a row. Hits the wall. The Saints breeze in the first set, 25-15. Head coach Angie Lance, keep your composure. Keep it up. Second set, more of the same. Nevada Meese, just electric. One of her match-high 15 kills. 4-1 home team. Everybody feeling it. Grace Wettengale nails it and is jacked. Falls over, 8-2 St. Albert. Maddie Munger, 34 assists. Here to Meese, Nevada sends it to California, 13-2 Saints. The Eagles just not flying. Joni Thomas sends it over. Hot potato. Who's got the hot potato? St. Albert doing everything right takes the second, 25-17. Third set, a lot of twists and turns. Underwood cranks it up. The Eagles settle down, and suddenly the Saints here, some unforced errors, and it's out 8-4 visitors. Chelsea Hardesty leads the charge. 9 Ks overall, 16-13 Underwood. But St. Albert keeps chipping away, ties it at 22. Guess who? And it's Nevada Meese, 23-22 Saints. The senior again here at the net, 24-22, 1 point away. 3 points later, Meese finds the open space, and 5th-ranked St. Albert wins the third set and match 26-24.
Key moments where it was getting a little rocky, we found our rhythm, we were able to move, we were able to go, we relied on our teammates, and it was a great team effort tonight.
Talking to Coach, really found your rhythm those first couple of games, first couple of sets. You really took it to him.
Yeah, we did. I thought we came out really powerful our first 2 sets, and we had to fight back a little bit in the third, but we came through.
I think we just wanted it. I mean, I know that Underwood wanted it, but we felt the feeling last year going to state, and we knew that we had it in us, and we were just ready to push through. Like, we knew it was going to be tough, but we were excited, and we want to have that feeling again.
We had a fantastic run last year. We would love to cap that off with a return trip. We know with hard work and playing our style of ball, we can make that happen.
The Saints look to make it happen again. Halloween night, Wednesday, October 31st. The crowd shifts to Denison High School. St. Albert goes to the court against 9th-ranked Hinton. And on the line, a return trip to the state tournament. This train just keeps chugging along. So do the IDub soccer teams. Netting some more hardware, perhaps? On the other side of the tracks.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Combined, they've still lost just one game heading into the regional tournament. So, guess who's the favorites? Oh, gee, that's a surprise. First up, the men. Now, the last time the 3rd-ranked Reavers ran with Scott, try 12-0. So, would this time be any different? Kicking it with IDub TV student Corey O'Malley.
3rd-ranked Iowa Western Soccer hosting the opening round of the Region 11 tournament on October 23rd, facing Scott Community College. Reavers trying to make it 3 straight against the Eagles this season.
1, 2, 3, Iowa!
First minute of play, Iowa Western gets off to a fast start. Marcelo Norton scores his 22nd goal of the season, just 2 away from a new IDub school record, and fans very quickly have something to smile about. Reavers up 1-0. 36th minute, still 1-0. Norton opened in the middle, scoring for the 2nd time and tying the school mark for the most goals in a season with 23. Iowa Western leads Scott 2-0 at the break. 48th minute of play, Norton looking to break the record, but denied by freshman keeper Nick Morgan with not 1 but 2 nice saves, keeping the deficit at 2. Minutes later, keeper out of position, leaving Norton open for the easy score, and there it is, the new Iowa Western school record for most goals in a season with an impressive 24, and the Reavers in control 3-0. 89th minute, Reavers lead 4-0 when Elias Hatugima caps the game off with a goal of his own, and head coach Jordan Carver's squad gets the W, advancing to the Region 11 semis against 5-seed Dakota County. In attendance, Iowa Western president Dr. Kenny.
I thought it was a lot of fun. It's always nice to see them win 5-0. I thought they played really well considering that they were shorthanded the whole second half.
The guys give me good through balls, and the wide side backs, they run a lot. So
yeah,
makes me feel comfortable and confidence to score.
Just when the going got tough with the red card, everyone pulled it together and kept a high level of play. So for majority of the game, we were down a man, and we responded well and still put a lot of pressure on Scott.
For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Corey O'Malley.
Thanks, Corey. The men then looked to dominate the rest of the tournament in Des Moines. Dumped Dakota 5-0, and then, shocker, IW outshot Marshalltown 17-3 and lost. The Tigers scored off a set-piece corner kick. My heart goes out to head coach Jordan Carver and the guys. They're done. The Reavers end a memorable season at 17-1-1, but still a tough pill to swallow, I'm sure. Then there's the ladies. Third-ranked IW kicking it as well. Destroyed Dakota 10-0 and then sinks the Lakes 2-0. Brad Silby and the gang 17-1-1 and regional champs. The Reavers headed to the NJCAA National Championships in Melbourne, Florida. Congratulations to the girls. Not to be outdone, the fourth-ranked volleyball team, 40-2, rolled right through the Jefferson tournament in Missouri, knocked off State West Plains 3-1, then get out the brooms for Darren McBroom and the girls, just swept Seminole State, Hutchinson, and host Jefferson. This banner fall season at IW continues. Now the real fun begins. And unfortunately for us, it ends here. But there is always next week. So for the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.